Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance, and this is a Fifi La Pew Pew, the 105 leFH18B2 French Tier 5 Premium SPG, and we're on Sand River, and it's being driven by Sholy 661. And let's have a look. Yes, I think this is an encounter battle. Pretty sure. I think his enemy teams, yes, his rest of his team's over the far side. It is an encounter battle. Yes, actually his name is Sholy 611. I think I may have said 661. Don't want to give him the wrong name. Okay, he's set up in the conventional position, but from there you can actually get good shots down the riverbed. But he's looking at the dunes, and there's an M4. He's using his battle assistant. Now it's a difficult shot over that ridgeline, but he's going to go for that M8A1. It's stationary. Just sitting in the spawn area. Rounds out. No idea. Oh, no, he didn't hit it, but it has been seen. The shell landed right to one side of that M8A1. Next round's out. And this time he kills it. 265 hit points. This one-shot kill on that. Okay, M3 Lee. It's fairly lightly armoured medium. He shoots, and he gets a one-shot kill on that too. 310 hit points. That's 2 kills. Very, very quickly. Now there's an enemy T28 in the cap, but he's pulled out. I think he's just testing the water. Okay, he's sitting in the little in the village. Rounds out, and he kills that too. One shot, 350 hit points. That's a great shot. I don't know why that T28 sat there like that. He was rather silly. Okay, SAU 40, French tank destroyer. Okay, can he dial in the aim? Rounds ready, rounds out, and he gets a one-shot kill on that too. 150 hit points. My God, he's doing well. 4 kills already, and they've spotted the DW2 sitting up on top of the ridgeline there, and it's stationary. Rounds out, and he gets a good hit. 170 hit points, 1 critical hit. It's pulling back. That's the first tank he's hit where he didn't actually kill it with one shot. Okay, Panzer 38NA, light tank. It's in the village, but it's coming out. It's dialing in the aim, getting it exactly right. Rounds out. And that's a one-shot kill too. 340 hit points. He claims all of the damage on that one. At this rate, he'll have the high caliber in next to no time at all. Okay, it's another IKV-103, another tank destroyer. And there's a T-40 nearby. I think he's going to go for the T-40. That T-40 just killed the Covenanter on their team. In fact, they've got nobody on their team over that side of the map now. In fact, there's only 6 enemies left. He's lost sight of them temporarily. There's the enemy Arty. It's been spotted, and there's the T-40. Okay, he's going for the T-40 first. Not sure that's right. Should go for the Arty. There's 2 enemy Arty in the team. He's got an M41 and a T82 HMC. Now, the M41's quite a slow loader, but the T82 is quite a fast loader. And it's also quite a nippy little Arty. It's got a DW2 there. I think that's the same one he hit earlier and did partial damage to. It's in the riverbed. Rounds out. And he kills it this time. 53 hit points, but he finally takes it. Okay, that's brought his score up to 6. He's got a Top Gun. Now, can they find the rest of these targets so he can kill them too? It's got 2 in the cap. That means the enemy's probably going to be making their way to the cap right now. So he probably ought to focus near the cap. I think I just saw some buildings being destroyed to the right. That would indicate the enemy is on their way to the cap. Yeah, there's some destruction going on there. So the enemy is firing in, or they are moving. Yes, there's another building gets destroyed there. And there's one of the enemy. It's the IKV again, rounds out. And he is indicating his target this time. It's on Quickybaby's ramp. Oh, it's backing backwards and forwards. It's infuriating this. He's testing it. Oh, and that round went right over the top of him. He's a very flat tank destroyer, the IKV. So it's very, very low. I mean, I think they made them that way so that they could sit in hedges and be virtually invisible to the enemy. I've seen pictures of the things, but I don't think it's there anymore. He's firing rounds in, but I don't think it's there. I think it's moved. Okay, he can see that Archer, British tank destroyer. Unusual for the fact that they have to fire in reverse. And of course he's moving very slowly because he's actually going in reverse. And he kills it! That's his 7th kill. If he gets another one, he gets a Radley Walters. He must have the high caliber by now. There's only 2 Arty left, 2 tank destroyers. One of those is the IKV. The other is the T40 that he saw earlier. Now it's still got one in the cap, so that T40 is going to have to make its way to the cap. Same with the IKV. They'll have to be nearby. And the Stug in the cap has been taken out by the T82. Now what's the enemy going to do? Because now the enemy's got the advantage. They've got 1 tank advantage. But there's 2 Arty on the enemy team, 2 Arty on Scully's team. The other side's just got the advantage of that extra TD. But I think really, given Scully's performance, there's the IKV. He didn't stay in the riverbed. But he gets a lovely shot there, a snapshot. And he takes out the IKV very, very easily indeed. That's a practiced shot, that is. Somebody who obviously knows how to handle the VP very, very well. Okay, backed up a little, but I think he only did that to ensure that he didn't get counter battery, just in case the enemy was looking for him. Okay, somebody is in the cap. Now, I suspect that will be the T40. I doubt if the T82 would do it, or the M41. But the scores are now basically equal. There's the T40, yes, so it was the T40 in the cap. And he's their greatest threat, and he's been taken out. 122 hit points, and he's gone. Okay, now they've got their IKV in the cap, and there's the T82, the nippy little American Tier 4 SPG based on the Stuart. And the IKV takes out that T82. Okay, so that means the last remaining enemy is the M41, and Scully's now got 9 kills. That means he's got the Radley Walters. Now that was the shell, the 155 shell from the M41. It's the last remaining enemy. And Scully has been asked to platoon with the IKV, and he has platooned. And that means they've got 12 kills between them, which means they'll get the crucial contribution, and they'll also get a brothers in arms, because they've both got more than 3 kills. Or at least 3 kills, rather. Now, is the M41 going to come to the cap? He has to. He absolutely has to come to the cap. He'd be silly not to come to the cap anyway. Give it a try. Anybody who plays Arty, even if they're the last one alive, they will have a go. You might win. The AMX is going down the riverbed. He might be the first one to spot the M41. Scully's sitting up on top of the dune. I mean, he could actually get... he is tier 5, so he could get a pulse medal. And there's the M41. Can he dial in the aim? Oh, the AMX 105 takes the kill. Oh, and Scully was so annoyed. He said don't kill. In fact, the M8A1 said don't kill because he was trying to allow Scully to get the Pools medal, and Scully fires off the round in anger at the AMX103. I could really understand that, because if you were just denied a Pools medal after getting as high as you did, and you were denied it by somebody who hadn't got any kills the whole of the game, oh dear. Well, sad, but at least the battle's over and they've won. Let's have a look at the end of battle results. And it's an ace tanker, unsurprisingly, for Sholey 611 in the 105 leFH18B2, the VP La Pew Pew. He also picked up a bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits, crew incapacitations or module damage. In fact, he got 16 critical hits. He also got a Gores medal because he did more damage than 10 times the hit points of his own vehicle. He got a Radley Walters for getting at least 8 kills. In fact, he got 9. And he picked up a crucial contribution because he platooned with his teammate in the IKV, who also got 3 kills. And that means between them, they had 12 kills at least. And that gives them the crucial. And on top of that, he gets a brothers in arms because both of them had at least 3 kills. He picks up a Top Gun for getting at least 6 kills. And yes, he did get the high caliber, the most damage in the game, at least 20% of the enemy hit points. And we can see the number of tanks that he destroyed there. Okay, if we look at the team scores, he came top on damage with 2,166 hit points. He came top on kills with 9. And he came top on base XP of 1,000 exactly. He fired 23 rounds, he got 10 direct hits, 10 penetration, 4 splash damage. Did damage of 2,166 hit points, of which 2,120 were at more than 300 meters. Now, I think the one that is the difference will be the IKV that he took out, which was on the move. He hit 9 of the enemy, he killed 9 of the enemy, and he stopped 14 capture points. On a premium count, he earned 47,484 credits. After resupply of ammunition, he took away 44,540 credits, which is a reasonably good score. And he earned, on a premium count, 1,500 XP. And it was ×2 for the first victory of the day, and an additional 600 because Fifi is a premium vehicle. So he took away 3,600 experience points in total. So well done there, Sholey 611. That was a really masterful display, and I can understand your anger at the AMX 105 taking that last kill. You really deserve to get that Pools medal because you worked your butt off during that game. If you really enjoyed this replay, please do give it a like and do subscribe to our channel, and hopefully I'll be seeing you in the next replay.